Hi, I'm Garcella Robinson and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be bringing you a video of my first time trying out a TBR prompt jar. Now, I've never done this before. I've always wanted to try it, and I feel like now's the time. I've been in a really bad reading slump. Oh my goodness. It's been so bad. I just haven't been wanting to pick up nothing, and I'm trying to find a way to get out of it. That, and also I haven't really been, I really just haven't been picking up books, and nothing has been pulling my attention. So when I was seeing this, I was like, let me give it a try and let me try something new, because usually I'm that type of person. I really like to have my books already planned out by the T. So I do already have books on my TBR card, but so I am going to be trying to choose from that, but I definitely want to be able to give myself a chance to actually pull something that I thought I would never pull, especially because I feel like I'm like that book hoarder. Like, I love, like, say if there's a book that I know is going to be really good, I usually try not to get to it as soon as I can. Like, I wait until the last minute, until I'm like closer to no series. So I'm really feeling like this could definitely get me out of that and, you know, really help with my reading slump. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have my jar right here. This is a Pokemon jar. I'll tell you the truth, I don't know which Pokemon it is. I had got it at my local bookstore, and it was super cute. And I had, before I put my bookmarks in here, I had it in here, and then the handle broke off. So I'm gonna use this. I've already printed off, I believe, like 40 prompts, and then I cut them up and put them in here while I was on watch. So let's go ahead and see what our first prompt is gonna be. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I'm only going to pull out 5 because this is my birthday month, so I got so much planned. So I'm not going to be able to get to as many books as I usually get to, which is about 8 or 9. So I'm just going to choose 5, and I'm really going to try to get into those 5 and actually get it done by the end of this month. And hopefully I can give you guys a little short to tell you and let you know how it went. So I'm just going to go ahead and dig in here and grab out a little prompt. Let's see what we got. Ooh, I feel like we already starting at a good start. Look. It's the shortest book on your TBR. So let me go ahead and look at my bookcase and see what books that I can get for the shortest book on my TBR. So for my prompt for the shortest book that's on my TBR, I end up grabbing Wingborn. Now, I've been wanting to do a reread of this. In my past video, I had already read this, but I ended up buying the physical copy because I just love this so much. I ended up getting the first book. I ended up reading the first book from the library, and then she came out with the second book. So I was like, yeah, let me pick this up. But I wouldn't say that I forgot about it, but it is definitely, yeah, it's definitely not, it's definitely not like very remembered. Okay, it's not remembered. So yeah, I'm happy to pick this one up, and that's Wingborn. So in our first book, Wing Bearer, this takes place with a little girl. Her name is Zuli. She was raised by kind of like magical owls, and she realizes like some trouble end up happening, and it it hurts the wisdom tree. That's what they call it. It hurts the wisdom tree, and she's the only one that's able to venture out to figure out what's going on. And while she's venturing out, she ended up finding a lot of things about herself, and also end up getting a crew together to find out what's happening to the magic. So now that we got that one, let's go ahead and pick our second book for my TBR prompt jar. Get on in there, figure out, you know, hopefully I pick something really good, really good. Okay, let's see. Oh, a book that intimidates me. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of books that intimidate me. I don't know if I want, okay, let me go and grab a little collection, and then I'm going to decide on which ones I feel like I should read next, okay? So for the second for a book that, well, a book that intimidates you, I got 3 books. So I got the 5th season. Now this one intimidates me because I heard that it was like in, I believe, like either second poll. Let me make sure to confirm that. So yes, I was correct. It's in second person, and that's pretty much where they be like you and stuff like that. And I never read a book like that, so this one that's why this one intimidates me. But I really want to get to it, and I've been hearing good things, and there's like more to the series. But I really want to get to this one, and that's really what's been holding me back is that you. Okay, I never read a book like that. It's a little intimidating. The next one that intimidates me is Never Nine. Now, the reason why this intimidates me is because I okay, so I've heard great things about this, and it's just I don't want to fly through Jay Kristoff. Like I want to be able to savor him. You get what I'm saying? I want to be able to savor his books, and I don't like. I feel like this is gonna be the best one, and I just don't want to be able. I don't want to ruin my first experience. You know, I don't want to ruin my first experience of reading a new series. But also, I feel like with this series, I'm also holding myself back because if it's really a good series, I can add this to my favorite books or my favorite series of the year, you know? So it's holding me back, and that intimidates me, okay? Now the third book that intimidates me is the A Storm of Sword, the third book in the Game of Thrones. Now the only reason why this intimidates me is one because this book, look how many words it is. That's not saying that I don't mind a lot of words, but it's really small, and there's just so much that be going on. And I feel like George R. R. Martin, like he literally takes it out of you. I feel like throughout the whole book I be raged. I be loving it, don't get me wrong, I love the book, but like there's just so much that you like, oh, why didn't that person see that, why didn't, just a lot of things. And it really questions your moral ground because I feel like a lot of the, well, people, depending on which side you want to be on, it really questions like the honor that you have, because there's a lot of times that I felt like, oh, if they would have just threw away the honor and not followed the rules and, you know, been as bad as the other bad guys, then maybe they would have been able to win or not die, you know. And especially because it's starting to go more into the war, but I really want to get to this, and that's what's intimidating and holding me back from reading the third book. And I also don't want to finish it too fast because so far, surprisingly, I am actually loving this series. I'm loving it way more than having to rewatch over and over the first season in the Game of Thrones, okay? So I need to pick out of these three. Hmm. Hmm. All right. So I feel like the other two I'm going to get to regardless. Like it's gonna happen. But I feel like the one that would continue to keep holding me back is the 5th season. So I feel like this is the book that this the one I'm gonna pick for the one that intimidates me the most. We got 3 more prompts for my August TBR. I know it's just it's just so much, you know. Like I feel like it's really hard. Like it's the choices. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick the third prompt. Ooh, a dark academia author. All right. And you know, I actually have the perfect one for this. It's been taking me a minute to get to it, and I already have it on my shelves. Ooh, I don't know, cause so I was thinking about picking Gothicana. I was thinking about picking Gothicana, and this is a dark academia romance. But then also, I forgot I just bought this, and I believe this is dark academia too. Like, oh, this is a hard choice, but I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm gonna choose this. I just bought this recently, and I never read a book by this author, but they're supposed to be coming out with the second book, and I've been hearing a lot of great things, and I want to be able to actually give like a good review when the second book come out. So yeah, I think I'm gonna choose this one. I'm gonna choose this one. Now, I believe this one I end up getting it on my book haul. I end up getting it on my book haul, and like that, it like even synopsis pull me in, and I believe this is dark academia, so I'm just gonna count it because the girl do end up going to a university which is similar to academia and is dealing in secrets, murder. Oh, guys, we might have a potential 5-star. But yeah, I think I'm gonna choose the Immortal. What was it? The Immortal Dark. I'm gonna choose this one. So we already got 3 books down. We got 2 more prompts to choose, and then I'll finally have my August TBR. And I'm just so happy to be trying something new. And I'm not gonna lie, I see why all the book girls or boys, or who pretty much everybody who has their own book account. I see why they be doing these TBR prompt jars. Like, I feel like it really pulls you in and makes you pick something that you wouldn't usually pick. So so far I'm loving it, okay? I ain't gonna lie. If I end up getting a couple of 5 stars out of these, I might be doing this again. But let's go ahead and choose our next one. Let's shake it up. Let's get something good. These are our last 2, but I kind of want a romance. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I want a romance. Well, it's taking me a minute. Sorry. Wow. So the next one I have is a dystopian or a post-apocalyptic novel. Okay, okay. You know what? I know which one I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna pick the 3rd book in the Unwind series. Yeah. So I'm gonna choose the 3rd book in the Unwind series. Now I'm already in between this series. This is a reread for me, but I've been meaning to finish it, and it's been taking me a minute to get to the 3rd book because I end up a whole bunch of things happen, and I feel like I'm ready to get this reread done with. Like, I don't know why I took a pause on it, probably because I already read it, and there's just so many other books that I can get to, so I definitely did take a long pause on it. But look, this is perfect because now I get to start it up again. But this ain't what I wanted. I wanted a romance, okay? I wanted a romance, but fingers crossed that we get a romance next time, okay? Fingers crossed we get a romance next time. So let's go ahead and get into our last, and not, it's not the least, but our last TBR prompt. Okay, this time I'm not gonna shake it up because I feel like last time shaking it up got me something. I wouldn't say that I didn't want it or I wasn't looking for it, but I was really hoping for a romance. And so we ain't gonna do that again. But let's go ahead and choose our last TBR prompt. Hold up. I had one in my hand, but let me choose something else. Alright, guys, I'm kind of scared. Let me show you guys first. What it say? Oh, I had it upside down. There we go. Now it say, oh, I tell you the truth, this I feel like this works in my favor. Pick the 3rd book from the left of your shelves. Oh, this might not work in my this might not work in my favor. The 3rd book from the left of my shelves. Oh. This is the only one that I can do. This is the only one I can do. Because all the other ones, so on this shelf, I have I do have my romance, but majority of the ones that I started with my love, I've already read them. So the only thing I could do is choose from fantasy, and even with this one, this is mostly books that I like. These are series, so if I pick the 3rd book, I'm gonna be in the middle of a series I haven't read. But I was able to find one I haven't read, and that's The Bear and the Nightingale. So I feel like I'm gonna choose this one. I have not read this one yet, and I've definitely been hearing good things. And I feel like this also could have went for my intimidation one, because I definitely is intimidated by this series, only because like I said, I don't like ruining the first time for me. I want to be able to actually get a good cozy reading, and actually, like, I wouldn't say dissect these books, but actually get the chance to love them. So I am happy that I get to choose this one. And this is the last book that I'm going to be choosing for my August TBR. So for this TBR, I feel like for the first time, this was actually a good, like a good little pick. Like I feel like it worked in my favor. Like I do feel like a lot of these books I will be rating 5 stars. So this is pretty much my build up of my August TBR. And they're not in the order that I picked it, but these are the books that I will be reading this month. Now, I definitely feel like this was definitely a good pick. Like I can already tell. Well, this one automatic 5 star. It's a reread. This one too, so that's 2 5 stars. I've been hearing great things from all three of these books, so I definitely feel like this might be. I might end up getting 5 stars this month. Like, I can't wait to come to y'all with the update because it's already looking good. I'm excited for it, especially for my first time doing a TBR prompt. And I'm happy. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a little sad I didn't get my romance, but I always read romance, so I could just pick it up whenever I got some free time. But as far as August, my birthday month will be dedicated to these 5 books. So thank you guys so much for staying to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully y'all, like, let me know in the comments if y'all ever read any of these books and if this TBR prompt was actually a good choice, if I actually made some good choices. Because as far as I know, and reading reviews and things like that, I feel like this is gonna be a good one. But thank you so much for staying to the end of the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.